What's good, y'all? I don't really know where this video is going to go, but something just says, like, think out loud for this one. You know, I really just had a really big, check yourself moment. Like I had a really big check yourself, like stop being a spoiled little brat, stop being a coward, type of moment with myself. The same energy I try to project to y'all, sometimes it hits me in its own way. And it's like, whew, that's a big one, but all right. You getting all the signs. What you gonna do? You gonna ignore them or you gonna listen to them? Every time you listen to them, good things happen. And most of the time you're scared. You are scared when you get them because that means that you have to step it up even more. But every time you push through that, me talking to myself, every time you push through that fear, good things happen every single time. It's like your reward is on the other end, but you have to get through this big old giant. You have to get past that scary looking demon. You got to get past that. You got to get past yourself. You got to get past yourself because usually, as we've all spoken about, when it comes to the mind and manifestation, all this type of stuff, you're the one that's in your own way. You are your greatest obstacle. No matter how big the obstacle, above, you go over it, under, around it, or through it. So why is it, like me talking to myself, why is it that every time you are getting the call to step up, you get scared? Every time. Why? Why do you keep doing that to yourself? And then that's when I had to have my reality check about the signs that I've been getting over the past few days from some of the big wigs out here in the spiritual conscious community, There was a video by Kala, and he was talking about, well, I didn't actually watch the full video. Like I went through it, like Sunblood update, Star Family, and he took some calls from people. Excuse me. And like the video was titled something along the lines of, did you get the call? Or something like that. Now, I think he may have been literally, once again, I didn't watch the whole video, but he may have been talking about like the actual calls that he took at the end of it. But once again, he's high vibrational too. So he may have been actually talking about the same call that Isis Wisdom was talking about. He made that video, like I saw that upload like the day before, but I didn't have time to watch it. And then like I saw that one, and usually with me, sometimes I see videos and I just see the title of it, and that's all I need. Maybe he was talking about this exactly that, or maybe he's talking about something different. But then Isis Wisdom uploaded her live, and then she was talking about how people that have like a mission on this planet with the messengers and all that type of stuff, the messages, the gods, the divinities, whatever words, that's not important for this video. It's like we're going to get a call that's going to tell us it's time to go. Like, we're done. You served your mission. And once again, she talked about many things, but when she talked about that, something struck me. Something struck me. And that's why that's kind of like the feeling I was getting. That's why I cut my break a little bit short, because it just felt like time is running out. And like you have to get these last messages out there. You got to get that last little bit of information out there. And I don't know if the time is running out means months, days, weeks, months, years, whatever. But it just feels like it's go time. And I was just laying back here in the bed of my truck, and I was just really thinking about that. And it's like, all right, it's go time. You got one of the calls, so what you gonna do with it? And I started just to reflect on myself. Like I said, it's like every time you get that call, you get scared. You keep asking, what's the next level? What's the next level? And then it shows up, and then you get scared. Me talking to myself. So it's like, what's up? You always telling everybody else to go into it. You're always telling everybody else when it comes to obstacles, go above it, around it, above it, under, around it, or through it. So why is it that you letting yourself get in the way? This is this thing that I tell everybody. It's like, we are our own greatest obstacles. If you look at the giant 5-headed snake and you look at it, but in your heart there's no fear, then there's no fear of that enemy in front of you, and you'll just walk right by it. It can hiss at you, it could be dripping venom out of its mouth, but you're just like, But if the fear resides in you, then you give everything else that power over you, because you have thus weakened yourself if you allow fear to resonate in your soul. So, whenever you get the call to literally do your job, the reason why you volunteer to come back here to help wake people up, why is it that you get scared when you get called to go to the higher level? And I really had to think about that question. Once again, the question I asked myself. It's like I've always been someone that hid from the spotlight. You know, I always have. Like the spotlight always comes to me. The awards and accolades, the attention, the praise, it always comes to me. But I don't want it. I'm like, no. Cause what if I mess up? The little voice in the back of my head, you know, that's always like, what if I mess up? You know, what if I really mess up in front of people and then like everyone's gonna turn their backs on me and these are little thoughts that go on in the back of my head. You know, it's like it's one of those thoughts that like sometimes you gotta be real with yourself. You're being a coward. And that's me talking to myself. You're being a coward. You over here like pump your chest out and try to motivate people. So are you putting on a show or are you being genuine? You know, this is the conversation I was just having with myself, and I'm still having it while I'm recording. You know? And so don't get me wrong, everything I say is real. Everything comes from my mind, everything comes from my heart. You know? But then it's just like in my own personal journey, in my act of reawakening, it's just like I still got stuff to deal with. And once again, it's just an obstacle that I placed in front of myself. I placed my own obstacle in front of me, my own tripping hazard in front of myself, and I'm wondering why I keep falling. Why do I keep running away from the spotlight? And the biggest question is something that's been like, once again, stepping up in my life and making itself more apparent to me, is I've always run away from positions of power. I've always hid. I've always ducked my head in the sand when it came to leadership. You know? It's like I've never wanted to be a leader because what if I lead people wrong? What if I lead people astray? People that put their trust in me, and what if I lead them in the wrong direction? What if I do more harm than good? You know? These are the thoughts that I'm having right now as the sun's looking all pretty right now. You know? These are the thoughts I have. But at the same time, it's like I have to listen to my own videos I've recorded in my head pretty much. And like, yo, stop being a bitch. Stop being a punk. Stop being a coward. You asked for this shit. You asked for this shit before you were even born. And now that it's coming into manifestation, you scared of it now? Come on, bro. And that's just the mentality I'm at right now. I've got to step it up again. You know? Gotta get done with the ranting. The ranting was fun. It's like, you know, it's like I had like a mini, like, it almost felt like another voice was talking to me. So, all right, you got that? You done? You know, like the same way if you get into an argument with somebody, you done? And it's like, I'm done. You know? I always pay attention to my guidance, even though if I'm a stubborn child with it sometimes. You know? It's like when I'm recording my videos sometimes, like I want to touch on a particularly touchy topic. And I want to bring my same, like, not giving a damn mentality to it. And I find that I cannot get the words out. Like, I have it all right here. But, like, I'll just be like, and you know, and you, because, come on, you got this. And then, you know what I really think about? You know what? I'm just going to drop that topic. That's almost like my cue from whoever's watching out for me. You know, whether it's a higher self, higher level beings, you know, what people call God, Ra, other gods out there, you know, like my star family, my star tribe that's looking out for me. It's like, it feels like, yo, that ain't yours, dog. That ain't yours to talk about. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. See, when they come out and they just flow, I upload them. I don't care. It came out, boom, it was meant to come out. No matter what I said, no matter how much energy, no matter how vulnerable I got, whatever, it was meant to come out. Cool. That's my cue. When everything is flowing, when everything is effortless, I allow that to come out. Cool. But if I found myself struggling, if I'm at dis-ease in my own mind, if it doesn't come out right, if I record it and it just don't feel right, I keep thinking about it. Sometimes I get through the video, but I just sit there, I'm just like, I don't feel good about that one. That's my internal guidance. That's my compass. So I got enough sense to listen to that. But when the message is a little bit louder, I get scared at the noise. You know, that's like me getting scared of my alarm that I set for 15 minutes away from now. You know what I'm saying? I set my minutes 10, 15 minutes from now, and I get scared when the alarm comes. Oh my God. That's what I'm doing with me asking for more and more responsibility. And then when I get it, I try to run away from it. I can't keep doing that, you know? And it's like I say, like I feel like a spoiled child that gets whatever they want and they're still not appreciative of it sometimes. You know, it's like when people like really say like, you know, you have a bigger impact than you know. Like I got a comment recently from someone from Austria. Shout out to you. I forgot your name. I apologize. But like, I've got that message a couple of times, and like, sure, it's nice to see it. Like when I upload a video, and I say, yeah. But in the back of my head, I'm like, man, it's just, it's just a small group of people. No big deal. It's like, it ain't that big of a deal. But at the same time, it is that big of a deal. It's not cocky to say that. It's not like an ego thing to say that. No, it is a big deal because it's my mission to come here and wake people up. It's my mission to change people's lives. And I'm not saying like, because of me, I said this, you've now changed. No, it's just what I say, what I think, what allows the flow from me from the ethers down through my psyche, through the chakras all the way up here. They filter through me, boom, speak it. That's what you're supposed to do. I've been told since I was working at Target from 16 that you have a lovely voice. You should use it. You should be on the radio. And now radio still isn't my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I found my way to use it. And then when I'm told to step it up to the next level, turn it up a gear, I get scared. That doesn't make no sense. That's kind of contradictory, isn't it? You tell everybody else not to be scared, but then you're the one that's scared. And when I have this real conversation with myself, I'm low-key getting emotional talking about this stuff. But like when I start talking about this stuff with myself, and I really start to think, there's like that deep, like that anime power, that cartoon character, that superhero power that starts to just really start to, feel like it's firing up, like it's starting to churn. For those of you that have been watching me for a minute, like that same feeling I had that really did cause the end of my second relationship. I'm feeling that again now. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it again. And it's like when I think about stepping up, even though it scares me, what happens when you transmute that? You a mental alchemist, right? You transmute the lead into gold, right? So why ain't you doing that now? Why are you letting the fear take you away from your mission? Yeah, you're right. You just gotta step it up. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen. You're protected, you're good. The right people gonna hear it. Like attracts like. Law of attraction, law of liberty, law of assumption, law of polarity, law of correspondence, all that stuff. All of that, this already. And you got that little book in the back of your truck that you keep on not reading, that you keep ignoring. So open up the damn book, refresh yourself on what you already know, and then share the damn message. Yeah. I gotta get back to that. All right, I fell off for a minute. I've been a little bit working too much on me and forgetting my purpose to wake everybody else up. Outside of this vessel, I'm something big. I'm something divine. I'm something powerful. If I was an anime character, I would not be a little background character. If I was in Naruto, I would not be one of those random no-name ninja. I wouldn't have to be the big dog. I don't have to be Naruto, but I'm going to be one of those that's like, oh, no, he's that dude. He's that dude. Outside this vessel, I know I'm that dude, so I need to step up into that. I know I'm that dude. I know I'm something big, I don't know what it is. I may have forgotten a little too much, but hey, whatever. I know I'm something big. And I need to start acting like it. I need to remember that. I can't get too wrapped up on what's going on here. I can't get too wrapped up in this physical experience. Sure, enjoy it while you're here. You opted for it. You're on a little bit of work vacation. You know what I'm saying? But you got to step it up. You feel that flame in your heart. You feel it. So why are you ignoring it? Turn that into something. Turn that fear into excitement. You know what I'm saying? Turn that scary ass feeling that you're feeling and turn it into excitement. Like you excited to push. You excited to fail forward. You're excited to change up your message. You're excited to just get back to your ways. And I'm not even talking about my ways like the beginning of the channel. I'm talking about that divine way that I'm supposed to be operating at. That godly way, that angelic way, that whatever. Because I took one message really to heart. Maybe because I'm thinking about it so hard means how true it was to me. But nevertheless, it's like one of those things. I like to be challenged. But sometimes my challenges need to come from way, way, way higher from time to time. And it came from Isis Wisdom, where she gave us that reminder. She's like, all right, though. It said, look, we all like the divinity. We like the high vibrational conversation. But let's just be reminded of something. Not all of you were gods. And that's one of those I had to sit back and really ponder on, you know, because I was just like, okay, that makes sense. But something just feels good with that word, you know. And then even though it's like I had to really think about that, it's like, wait, okay, what am I? It's like I know I'm something divine, I know I'm something powerful. It's like, if I'm not a god, then what would I be? Nothing else fits though. Nothing else feels good when I say it. Oh, are you an Atlantean? I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't feel that one. You know, are you a Pleiadian? I don't have the understanding of what these are, so I could be way off with what I'm saying them. But I don't feel nothing with that one. The only two that I feel is either being an angelic or being a god. You know, and either one of those I'd be cool with. You know, for any of y'all that watch Dragon Ball Super, y'all seen Beerus? Y'all seen damn, what's his name? But anyway, it's like I just blanked when I said that one. But it's like you seen their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like the god of destruction and the angels that are right there by their side. That makes a lot of sense to me, because I always liked being someone's right hand man. But maybe I only like being someone's right hand man because I was too scared to be at the throne. I was too scared to be at the head. You know, I was putting myself in quote, I'm not here to rank spirituality positions or whatever, but it's like it wasn't my place to be in second place. You know, who likes being in second anyway? And when I start to think like that, it's like, man, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm something big, and we'll figure it out. The truth shall be revealed to me again. The truth that I already know. Those are the only two that make sense to me. The only two. You know, I hear all these names. I'm like, that's cool. But when I hear gods and angels, hey, whatever the shoe fits, I'll put it on. You know, but until then, until the truth is revealed to me, until I come back into a state of remembrance, I'm going to do my job. We got to step it up a little bit. And that's what we're about to do. The same way I made that video saying, like, you know, we're going to get more mature with the semen retention stuff. We're going to get more mature with my message. You know, I'm going to slow down with the rants. Don't get me wrong. From time to time, you know, I got to get a little lower vibration, go for the lower self. But we got to get back to just uplifting. We need to get back to unity consciousness. Bring people together instead of like trying to highlight how much better you are than people. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's never the goal, but I can understand that's how it comes across. We got to get back to working together. Yes, grow individually so you can add to the collective even more. That's what we got to get back to. If I'm supposed to be a leader, then I'm going to accept that role. You know, some of y'all already calling me big brother. Some of y'all are reminding me that my words are having a bigger impact than you know. You know, the couple that I spoke to a while back, you know, I'm pretty sure they probably don't even watch my videos anymore. But nevertheless, you know, they reminded me too, like even way back then, I've been getting the same message over and over and over, but I've been downplaying it. Your words have a bigger impact than you know. Than I am aware of. The impact that I have is having a bigger impact than I am aware of. So when I'm sitting here like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, I'm wrong. And that's okay. It's okay to be wrong sometimes, as long as you are mature enough, as long as you are conscious enough to be aware of the fact that you were wrong. I'm supposed to be a leader. I'm supposed to lead. That's why the spotlight has always been on me. That's why people always look to me for advice. That's why I'm always like the mature dad friend of the group. Like, you know, like I'm like the father of the group whenever I do have a group of friends. Yes, I did choose the lonely path. I chose the hermetic path. But people still follow me because I was running. I chose to be by myself because I didn't want to lead people astray. But you know what? I've also been preaching it long enough to think for yourself. If you don't want to listen to me, fine. I'm not going to fight you on it. But with the messages I'm about to start letting off, I'm about to just start letting the ether, like my connection with the ether, start to flow through me again. Whatever comes through my mouth is supposed to come through my mouth. If you're ready to hear it, then open your ears. If you like it and it resonates with you, continue to share it. Not just my videos. Have your own rendition of it. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the source block for you, then cool. But remember, you become the next one. I am one fractal in this infinite space that we live in. My fractal's going out into infinity. If you take off a little bit of mine, you want to go in your own direction, then go off of yours. You're your own fractal. Then someone's going to hear your words, and they're going to go on their own way. And someone's going to hear theirs, and it's going to go on into infinity, because we are infinite beings. If you are conscious of that fact, you are an infinite being. You're aware of it. You're waking up to that. We're infinite. We're powerful. We are creators. And it's time for me to get back into my role of being the creator of the world that we're supposed to be living on. I like to motivate. I like to bring the power within the individual. I had to take this time by myself. I had to grow by myself, so I had enough to offer. And I kept pushing that down because I don't think I have enough yet. I need to grow. I need to be the expert before I even start talking to people. But whatever, man. We're all the experts if we allow the higher ups to flow through us. That's why Rashad Jamal got so big. That's why Isis Wisdom is so big. That's why Kalal is so big. That's why everyone listens to them. Because it's not them. It's the ancestors. It's the ether. It's the energy. It's the one mind. It's the cosmic that's just flowing through them. When you eliminate yourself from the equation, then everybody that comes to listen to you is non-biased. I mean, how can you have an opinion against what created you? And when you let that flow through you, that's when everything comes together. Because you got the hell out of the way. And you let what was supposed to be. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my part until the play ends. Whether it's this matrix, whether it's my life, whatever. I'm just going to start stepping away, letting the cosmic information, letting the cosmic downloads flow through me, because it's that time. We've all been feeling our ears ringing. We've all been lucid dreaming. We've all felt the urge to change up our diets. You know, I'm getting back into my raw food. All I ate today was a whole watermelon, papaya, some cherries, some walnuts, and my ears are ringing. All the lucid dreams I've been having, all the happiness and bliss I've been feeling, is starting to precipitate down in this world. But the reason why I haven't been feeling it here is because this ego, this prince person sitting in front of you, got in the way. There's a reason for everything. You know, right now I still consider myself a young boy in this, like in the spiritual game, like in this, at least in this physical vessel. But there's a reason why my name is Prince. I'm supposed to be royalty. I'm supposed to be on the throne, but that means I need to be ready to take the torch at any moment. I'm the next in command. I'm the next in charge. That's why I try to build men with the semen retention stuff. That's why I just try to expose the truth, because when it's time, it's like, hey, it's time to move. I always question my middle name, but there's a reason for everything. Samuel. L. We all know what that means. I always thought it was weird and unnecessary. Like, I still ask my mom, I'm like, what made you throw that L in there? You thought you was doing something, but my mom's more tapped in than she knows. And Samuel, I have godliness in my name. And then my basis, my ground, my grounding from my father, Oliver. Prince Samuel Oliver is a hell of a powerful name. That's the name, that's my gamer tag in this existence. You know, that's the gamer tag that people are going to recognize. I'm supposed to be great. And I'm not supposed to back down from it, but I can't let it go to my head either. I have to stop personally downplaying my success, downplaying my excellence. Because we're all excellent, we're all great, and we all do it in our own ways. But we just got to stop comparing ourselves to other people. Oh, I'm not on their level, so, man, let me just sit back and shut up. Let me just stay here on this level. What if your level is probably one of the more powerful levels? You know, a lot of people think that they need to be at rank 100. But even the people that got to rank 100 couldn't get there without getting past rank 1. You know what I'm saying? We all have our role to play in this world. And we like to downplay it. Some people's roles are indeed smaller. Some are bigger. But as long as you play your role, that all contributes to the great awakening that we're going through. Don't worry about if you have a small role or a big role. Be proud that you served your role. My thing is that I have to get over it. So I'm playing a bigger role than I thought. And I'm still nervous about that, but it's time to break through that. It's time to break through that and get to the next level. Yeah. Till next one.